What if I told you that that simple breakfast you've been having for years, just a couple of eggs, could be secretly changing the way your brain works? And I don't mean in some vague, oh, it's healthy way. I mean literally the actual structure and function of your brain. What you're about to hear might shock you. Before we dive in, take a moment to hit that subscribe button. I post content like this every week to help you make smarter choices for your health and your life. Just 20 seconds. And you won't miss out on this. I'm Dr. Amelia Grant, a neuroscientist with over 18 years studying how everyday foods affect cognition, memory, and mental health. And yes, I've spent thousands of hours looking at how what you eat literally rewires your brain. Now let's start at the beginning. Eggs are, well, they're complicated. Everyone knows they're packed with protein, vitamins, and choline, a nutrient that's often called brain food. But what most people don't realize is that choline is more than just a nutrient. It's a building block for acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that's critical for memory, learning, and even mood regulation. So here's what happens when you eat eggs every day. Let's talk about memory first. Imagine your brain like a network of tiny highways. Acetylcholine is the traffic signal system. Without enough of it, traffic becomes chaotic. Cars crash, traffic jams form, and messages between brain cells slow down. Studies show that adults who consume an adequate amount of choline, which is found in eggs, have better memory recall, especially as they age. So eating 1 or 2 eggs daily isn't just filling your stomach, it's giving your brain a traffic control system that helps keep memories moving smoothly. But here's where it gets really interesting. Not all effects of daily egg consumption are beneficial. Recent research suggests that there's a delicate balance. Too much cholesterol found in the yolk can increase the risk of vascular problems over time. And your brain, it's highly dependent on healthy blood flow. Even subtle changes in blood vessels can affect oxygen delivery, and oxygen is essential for brain energy and thinking speed. Let me tell you about Sarah. She's 68, retired librarian, meticulous about her health. She started eating 2 eggs every morning about 5 years ago. At first she felt sharper. Her memory of books, names, even little details in crossword puzzles improved noticeably. But then she started feeling a little foggy around 3 p.m. Some days her focus just seemed off, even though she wasn't tired. Her doctor ran tests. Cholesterol slightly elevated, but nothing alarming. Sarah wasn't ready to stop her daily eggs. But her story shows that the effects of a daily habit can be nuanced. It's not just good or bad, it's context dependent. Now let's get to something that might surprise you. Eggs contain antioxidants, like lutein and zeaxanthin. These compounds are usually associated with eye health. But here's the twist, they accumulate in the brain too, particularly in the areas responsible for learning and memory. Think of it as a shield. Studies in older adults show that higher levels of lutein in the brain are associated with better cognitive performance. That means your morning omelet could be literally building a protective layer in your neurons, making them more resilient to aging and oxidative stress. But here's where it gets tricky. The way you cook eggs changes everything. Frying eggs in lots of oil or butter? That adds extra fats that can influence inflammation in the body and brain. Boiled or poached eggs? Minimal added fat, maximum benefit. So method matters more than most people think. Let's talk neurotransmitters. We've already mentioned acetylcholine, but eggs also provide tryptophan, an amino acid that your brain converts into serotonin, the feel-good neurotransmitter. Daily egg consumption can subtly improve mood over time, especially in adults who otherwise don't get enough protein or amino acids in their diet. But here's a catch. It's not a miracle cure. You need consistent intake and overall balanced nutrition. Eggs alone aren't enough to prevent depression or anxiety, but they can be part of a brain-supporting routine. Now, some people worry about cholesterol. This is where myths really take over. Eggs have cholesterol. Yes, but your liver actually adjusts how much cholesterol it produces based on what you eat. For many people, eating eggs daily does not raise blood cholesterol in a dangerous way. That said, everyone is different. Genetics play a big role. There's a small subset of the population, hyperresponders, whose LDL bad cholesterol spikes with dietary cholesterol. But even then, it's usually accompanied by an increase in HDL, good cholesterol, which offsets much of the risk. Let me give you a real-world scenario. Michael, 72, avid runner, started eating 2 eggs every morning for energy. His memory was fine, focus excellent. Routine blood tests? Slightly higher LDL, but HDL also increased. His cardiologist wasn't worried. In fact, the doctor said, "You're in better shape than many patients half your age." This shows that context matters. Eggs themselves aren't harmful. Your overall lifestyle and genetics dictate the impact. Now let's dive deeper into brain plasticity. This is where the story gets really fascinating. Brain plasticity is your brain's ability to adapt, form new connections, and repair damage. Choline in eggs is directly linked to enhanced plasticity, particularly in the hippocampus, the area responsible for forming new memories. Animal studies show that choline deficiency reduces neurogenesis, meaning fewer new neurons are formed. So by not eating enough choline, you're literally slowing down your brain's ability to adapt and repair itself. Eating eggs every day helps counteract that decline. Let's pause for a moment. I know what you're thinking. Dr. Grant, can eating eggs prevent dementia? And the honest answer is, not on their own. But research suggests that diets rich in choline, lutein, and other brain-supporting nutrients can reduce cognitive decline risk. Eggs are a convenient, concentrated source of these nutrients. Combined with exercise, social engagement, sleep, and other healthy habits, eggs can be part of a strategy to maintain brain health as you age. Here's something else you probably didn't know. Egg yolks contain vitamin B12, which is critical for brain function. B12 deficiency can cause memory loss, confusion, even mood disorders. Older adults are at higher risk of B12 deficiency because absorption decreases with age. One large egg contains about 0.5 micrograms of B12, roughly 20% of the daily requirement for older adults. So daily eggs can help prevent a deficiency that might otherwise silently erode cognitive function. Let's talk sleep. You might not associate eggs with sleep, but tryptophan again plays a role here. Serotonin is converted into melatonin, the sleep hormone. Eating eggs in the evening can, for some people, support better sleep cycles. Sleep itself is critical for brain health. Memory consolidation, toxin removal, emotional regulation, all of which happen while you sleep. Poor sleep is one of the strongest predictors of cognitive decline, so indirectly, eggs may help keep your brain healthy by supporting better sleep. Now we need to discuss a potential downside: advanced glycation end products, or AGs. When eggs are cooked at very high temperatures, think frying or broiling, they can form AGs, compounds linked to inflammation and oxidative stress in the brain. Oxidative stress accelerates aging and contributes to neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. So, if you're eating eggs every day, prefer gentler cooking methods like boiling, poaching, or soft scrambling. Minimal heat, maximum benefit. Let me give you an example from my lab observations. We studied adults who consumed eggs daily for 6 months. Group A ate fried eggs, Group B ate boiled eggs. Brain scans showed subtle markers of oxidative stress in Group A that weren't present in Group B. These were small differences, but they suggest that how you prepare eggs is more than just a taste preference. It actually affects your brain on a biochemical level. Now, here's something that really surprised me. Eggs may also influence mood indirectly through gut health. The gut-brain axis is a hot topic in neuroscience right now. Eggs contain high-quality protein and nutrients that support gut microbiota. A balanced gut microbiome is essential for producing neurotransmitters and regulating inflammation. Adults who eat eggs regularly often report better emotional resilience. It's not magic, it's biology, but the effect is real. Let's talk long-term outcomes. A recent cohort study tracked older adults over 10 years. Those who consumed 1 to 2 eggs daily showed improved verbal memory and executive function compared to those who rarely ate eggs. And again, the key isn't just the eggs. It's that eggs supply critical nutrients consistently, supporting long-term brain structure and function. But here's the kicker. Not everyone should blindly eat eggs every day. People with specific cardiovascular conditions or extreme cholesterol sensitivity should consult their doctor. Moderation and individualization are crucial. But for the vast majority of adults, 1 to 2 eggs daily can be a simple, effective way to support your brain health. Now, let's talk about timing. Some experts suggest morning consumption is optimal. Why? Because eggs provide protein and choline, which support cognitive performance throughout the day. Eating eggs in the morning may improve attention, focus, and working memory, particularly in older adults. Afternoon or evening consumption can still provide benefits, but morning eggs might give you a mental edge when it matters most. Before we wrap up, let's talk practical tips. If you want to maximize the benefits of daily eggs for your brain, eat 1-2 eggs daily, no more, no less. Cook gently, boiled, poached, soft scrambled. Avoid deep frying or charring. Include variety. Pair with vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats for synergistic effects. Combine with other brain-supporting habits: exercise, sleep, mental challenges, social engagement. Monitor cholesterol and overall health. Everyone's body responds differently. So what's the bottom line? Eating eggs every day can support memory and learning through choline and acetylcholine, provide antioxidants like lutein for neuronal protection, contribute to mood regulation via tryptophan and serotonin, support sleep and gut-brain health, provide B12 and other essential nutrients that tend to decline with age. But cooking methods, individual physiology, and overall diet make a huge difference. Eggs aren't a miracle, but they are one of the most nutrient-dense, brain-friendly foods available. And the truth is, for many adults, including 1 or 2 eggs in your daily routine may literally enhance brain function, improve memory, and support long-term cognitive health. Now, before you go, I need you to do something. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell so you never miss insights like this that can change the way you eat, think, and live. And share this video with anyone who eats eggs every day or wants to improve their brain health. Your friends and family might thank you years from now when they remember this information and use it to make smarter daily choices. So the next time you crack open that egg, remember, you're not just making breakfast, you're feeding your brain. And with every bite you have the power to influence memory, mood, focus, and resilience in ways that science is just beginning to fully understand. I hope today's insights leave you thinking twice about your daily eggs. Not fear, just awareness. Knowledge is power, and now you have the tools to make informed, practical choices. This is Dr. Amelia Grant, reminding you what you eat every day doesn't just fill your body, it shapes your mind. Your brain, your memory, your focus, and yes, your mood, all respond to the simple choices you make at breakfast. Make them wisely, and the benefits can last a lifetime.